Today, we're embarking on an extraordinary culinary journey. We're diving into the world of foods that not only stand the test of time, but practically thumb their noses at expiration dates. Ever find yourself standing in the grocery store pondering the lifespan of that can of beans? Well, worry no more, because today we're unlocking the secrets of pantry immortality. And hey, before we unravel these edible enigmas, do me a solid, smash that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. You won't want to miss out on this flavor-packed exploration. Now, let's dig into the ultimate pantry survival guide, sprinkled with a pinch of history, a dash of humor, and a whole lot of tasty tidbits. Are you ready to stock up and chow down on the timeless wonders of the culinary world? Now let's dive into a pantry essential that's not just a culinary superstar, but also a prepper's dream: rice. When it comes to stockpiling for the long haul, this humble grain is your steadfast ally. Rice has been cultivated for over 5,000 years, and its ability to withstand the test of time is no accident. It's a resilient crop that has sustained civilizations through droughts, floods, and everything in between. So why should you consider rice for your long-term food stash? Well, aside from being a nutritional powerhouse, rice has the remarkable quality of having an indefinite shelf life if stored properly. To keep your rice in top-notch condition, store it in a cool, dry place, preferably in an airtight container. This prevents exposure to moisture and pests, ensuring your rice remains as fresh as the day you bought it. And here's a pro tip: consider vacuum sealing your rice for extended freshness. It's like giving your pantry a protective shield against the ravages of time. Whether you prefer white, brown, or wild, rice is a versatile canvas for countless meals. Plus, it's an excellent source of energy and complex carbohydrates, crucial for those moments when you need a sustainable food source. Next time you're building your stockpile, don't overlook the enduring charm of rice. It's not just a grain, it's a culinary time capsule waiting to nourish you through the ages. Now, let's sweeten the pot with another pantry essential that not only tantalizes your taste buds, but also has an almost mythical reputation for eternal freshness: honey. Bees have been producing honey for millions of years, and ancient civilizations recognized its incredible properties. The secret lies in honey's low moisture content and natural acidity, creating an environment where bacteria and microorganisms simply can't survive. So, what makes honey a must-have in your long-term storage arsenal? Well, for starters, honey has an indefinite shelf life. Archaeologists have discovered pots of honey in ancient Egyptian tombs that are over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. Honey's antimicrobial properties not only prevent spoilage, but also make it an excellent natural remedy for wounds and infections. It's like having a golden elixir with both culinary and medicinal superpowers right in your pantry. Now here's the buzzworthy part: honey never crystallizes. That means whether you're using it to sweeten your tea or as a glaze for your favorite dishes, honey stays pourable and ready to dazzle your taste buds. When it comes to storing honey, the key is to keep it in a cool, dark place and, if possible, in a sealed container. This prevents moisture absorption and maintains its liquid gold consistency. So if you're building a food fortress for the ages, make sure to include honey. It's not just a sweet treat, it's a timeless companion that adds a touch of magic to every dish. Now let's talk about the unsung hero of flavor and preservation: salt. This kitchen essential has been more than just a taste enhancer. It's a powerhouse when it comes to keeping your food and your pantry in top-notch condition. Salt has been a culinary mainstay for centuries, revered for its ability to elevate flavors and act as a natural preservative. It's not just a seasoning, it's a guardian of freshness. So why should you consider salt as a cornerstone of your long-term food storage strategy? Well, for starters, salt is a mineral, and unlike most food items, it doesn't spoil or go bad. It's practically the superhero of your pantry, fighting off the forces of decay. When used in preserving meats or creating pickles, salt draws out moisture, creating an environment where bacteria and spoilage microorganisms can't survive. It's like giving your food a suit of armor against the ravages of time. Ever wonder why bacon and ham have been popular for centuries? It's not just their deliciousness, it's the salt working its magic, turning these treats into long-lasting delights. When it comes to storing salt, it's pretty low maintenance. Keep it in a cool, dry place and make sure it's in a sealed container to prevent clumping. That way, you'll always have this flavor-enhancing warrior at your culinary disposal. So, whether you're preserving meats, pickling veggies, or just adding that final pinch of perfection to your dishes, salt is the unsung hero you can rely on for ages. Let's journey back in time and explore the OG survival cracker, hardtack. This simple yet sturdy creation has been a reliable companion for adventurers, soldiers, and sailors throughout history. And guess what? It's not just a piece of history. It's a durable addition to your long-term storage arsenal. Hardtack dates back to ancient civilizations, but its fame truly skyrocketed during long sea voyages and military campaigns. It's a no-frills, hard-as-nails cracker that's as durable as it gets. So why consider hardtack for your stockpile? Well, it's a survivalist's dream. With minimal ingredients, typically just flour, water, and salt, hardtack is a low-cost, high-energy food that can withstand harsh conditions. The lack of moisture in hardtack is what makes it practically indestructible. Moisture is the enemy of long-term storage, causing foods to spoil and inviting unwanted guests like mold. Hardtack's dry and dense composition ensures it stays edible for an extended period. Storing hardtack is a breeze. Keep it in a cool, dry place and consider vacuum sealing for added protection. It's the go-to ration for adventurers, providing sustenance when other foods might fail. Just be warned, this stuff is as hard as it gets. If you have a dental appointment coming up, maybe wait until after indulging in some hardtack. So, if you're building a survival stash or just curious about ancient food secrets, hardtack deserves a spot in your pantry time capsule. Let's wrap up our journey through time with the ultimate protein powerhouse, beans. These little gems aren't just a pantry staple. They're the unsung heroes of sustained energy and nutritional goodness. Beans have been a dietary cornerstone for centuries, and for good reason. From ancient civilizations to modern-day kitchens, they've provided a reliable source of protein, fiber, and essential nutrients. So, why should beans have a VIP pass to your long-term storage party? Well, for starters, they're a budget-friendly, nutrient-dense food that can be stored for years without losing their nutritional value. Archaeologists have uncovered pots of perfectly preserved beans in ancient tombs, proving that these little legumes can stand the test of time. Plus, they come in various shapes, sizes, and colors, making them a versatile addition to your culinary arsenal. Now, when it comes to storing beans, it's all about creating the right environment. Keep them in a cool, dry place, preferably in a sealed container to prevent moisture and pests from making a surprise appearance. And here's a storage hack. Consider adding an oxygen absorber to the container to keep beans fresh for even longer. It's like giving your pantry a protective shield against the forces that can compromise food quality. Whether you're making a comforting chili, a hearty stew, or a simple side dish, beans are your culinary companions for the long haul. So if you're building a food fortress for the ages, make some room for beans, the unsung heroes that will keep you fueled and satisfied. And there you have it, food and history lovers, a taste of the past that never gets old. Stock up on these timeless goodies and you'll have a pantry that's ready for anything. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your fellow foodies, and comment below with your favorite shelf-stable food. Until next time, keep exploring the culinary wonders of history. Stay hungry, stay curious, and keep those taste buds tingling. See you in the next food story and adventure.